I just think that in reality, you gotta have common sense along with book smart. You gotta have common sense. If you don't know not to put your hand on this damn stove because it's hot, that means you have no common sense. It's hot. You know you don't supposed to put your hand on it.
What we're seeing, what's going on is, unfortunately, you have a lot of fathers in prison, right? We were programmed early on, Mo, when the fathers couldn't be in the home, when our parents had to be on welfare. So we were programmed then. They was programming us then to take the man out the home, right? The head, the guy who's supposed to teach his son how to shave, tie his tie. Eye opener. This is for a conversation for with our kids and grandkids. Because we if we took passing to our kids, they should be passing down to their kids. But they're watching us, so we act out here acting a fool. Guess what's gonna happen? Who they learning from? Where they
Right.
getting information from?
You know what? This is exactly why the therapists or the counselors, my job becomes harder, because I deal with the men that are being taken, I'll say, addicted to something. Either to sex, they're addicted to sex, they're addicted to drugs, they have miscommunication, they're angry at their fathers for not being in the picture, they're angry at their mothers for what the mothers couldn't provide. And I'm speaking from a mother that came from a marriage. So I was married and the husband left.
About black. I don't think it's for all cultures, but like dude said, man, women want the bad boy. They attracted to them. They're not attracted to the nerds or anything like that, because they made fun of them in high school. They had their own businesses, or they come up with new inventions, and then they probably think later on, I should have talked to him or something like that. But it's that's what they like, because they said in these rap videos, they said in the movie. So it's all.
Like, I don't feel like police being in the area is the answer because of the tension. There's already problems. Like, if I see you, the first thing in my mind is to run, hide. They gonna search me, gun me down, Trayvon. I don't think that that's the answer. But
Okay. Molly Moho. Appreciate all y'all for tuning in as always. They got it a lot better than we had it growing up. We literally had to wait on daddy or mommy to hand us money or food stamps to go to the store. Now and they can be all the way at work and say, "Mom, hungry, I need more money." Cash out right to your car and you good. So it's different times. So.
That's right. That's right. We're back. We're back at the Tom Mo Show. That's right, man. It's Wednesday night. Y'all already know how we get down, man. Hey, look, we're going to let you sign in. Get on up in here, man, before we get started. You dig? What's up, Molly Maul? How you feel today, my brother? Guess Maul feeling all right. He feeling all right, I guess. Anyways, hey, look, I'm doing a throwback tonight. I'm doing the throwback. See my hat? This was one of the original hats that was made when I first started going into doing this show. It was Box Wave TV, Let's Do It Again Band. Yes, indeed. I wanted to do a throwback tonight, man. So that's the reason why I got it on. What you think about it? You want one? I still got some. I still got some we can sell. You did. Hey, today, Wednesday, man, I was busy all day today. Couldn't believe it. All day I was out today, which is not something that I do on a regular, just be out all day. But it was, it was a lot that needed to be done today. How was y'all day on a Wednesday? The weather was nice. You needed a jacket. but it was nice. You know what I mean? It wasn't too cold and it wasn't too hot though, but it was nice. So, how was your day today, Maul?
Time. Let me get through this show tonight. I was getting tired over here. I ate good. Once I got that food in me, man, shit, I woke up. It was like 9, whatever time you call, that's what time it was. Yeah. I was getting myself together, man. What up, Will?
You had the itis?
Yeah, man, had that good itis. That joint put me on. Angie in here, Leak in here. What up, y'all? Send them lights out. Send them invites out. Get more people in before we get started tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, Dr. P had a good show earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. He had a lot of people pissed off.
About?
This girl killed her husband.
Yeah.
In front of her kids.
Yeah.
And mother. And she was the reason. She was toxic. She did it all on live too. So
yeah. I mean, told her to go ahead. He kept telling man, go ahead. When she pulled the gun, he said, "Oh, you gonna pull a gun out?" You know what I mean? He was trying to get his stuff, man. She didn't want to let him leave. She was blocking the door. She was irritating it. She was trying to get it going. I'm just trying to figure out, like, I guess she's licensed to carry. You know, she got a weapon in that joint, and she just pulled that joint out just randomly, like this is something that I always do. You know what I mean?
Man, I don't know. She probably purchased that joint just for him. I don't know, man.
Man, the gun just went off. It just went off.
This shit's out here.
Gun don't go off now unless you pull the trigger.
Yeah, she was saying something like, "Why you grab the gun or something?" I don't know. They trying to say he the reason why the gun went off.
But she's not the first that did that. A dude did the same thing.
Yeah.
On live video, killed his girl.
That's why we had to show it. It happened both ways, man.
Yeah. So you gotta know like who you dealing with. You know, when you dealing with them, you gotta know. You know what I'm saying? Because when they get to that point, man, where they challenging you, like I don't think a woman should be challenging a man when they get heated.
Trying.
Yeah, a lot of women won't let niggas walk away. Dudes trying to walk away from it. Look, man, just go ahead, man. I'm gonna get my stuff, man, but they be on your back. So I don't know, man. That's to each his own. Far as when you in a relationship, you need to know your partner. You need to know if it get real heavy and thick, would they be a threat to your life? Would you be? You know what I'm saying? These some of the things you got to know, man. Going in, like, is you really crazy, or they just say you crazy?
They already had 4 kids. They was married. Some switch. People change. You gotta be able to grow with them. Some people grow apart, but they try to hold on to something that they grew apart from.
Mm-hmm.
It's different.
Yeah, man.
Different. There she go. What up, sis?
Her mic is muted.
She got her mic
muted. It's not now.
What's up? Hey.
Hey, Tomo.
You in the building once again. How long we gonna have you tonight, though?
Hey, listen, all night.
Okay.
We be all night long.
Yeah, Slicky Woo, that shit was messed up, man. Woo, you was mad in them comments, man. I thought it Sade when I seen that video.
The Sade, did you see the video about the girl killing her husband on live video?
No.
You down to get so much money. Man. You down to get so much money, you don't even look at Instagram or nothing no more.
On live?
On live.
Hey, she meant that shit. On live? No, sir. What it do, Slicky Woo? On live? I mean, niggas make you want to kill them, but I got too much to live for. That's on live. And then it's a girl in Alexandria, Virginia. They got barricaded right now. Cause she kidnapped her girlfriend. She let her go. She been missing for a week. She let her go. The girl named Brittany. They got her on Richmond Highway, trapped in, but she like,
Yeah,
you
my
know what?
aunt Ronnie live right there. She can't get out the house. They won't let them leave nowhere or nothing. She been out there for 24 hours. She got her kids in the car and everything. And she got a gun to her own head though. You
They
know.
done fed her breakfast.
Yeah.
They done fed her lunch through the car, and they still ain't got her yet.
Nope. That's
Hey,
why I said, man, I don't know what they got going on. Shoot her with a rubber bullet, headshot, bap, knock her out. But they
the
don't want her to
Tuka,
kill herself in front of her kids, and they don't want her to have to harm the kids for any reason. They think she have a mental breakdown right now, so they try and talk her down. This how negotiations go. It ain't like that Law and Order shit, you know, Blue Blood when they be on the show. Let me talk, and it happen like that. No, that shit sometimes can take more than one day. But she
Yeah.
should get tired soon, hopefully.
But
you
how,
know what? I was on the nerve. I was on the urge killing me a nigga one time. I said, you know
Told you,
what,
man.
Sade? Let him go. I swear, the only thing that stopped me was the alley was real skinny. I took my car, pushed that motherfucking foot all the way to the floor, but the wall, my car was about, everybody in the
I
back
ain't
flipped
get
to
the
the
mix
front.
yet.
I said, okay.
Woo woo.
Everybody in the back flipped to the front. I said, all right, I'm going to let him go. I'm going to go ahead and let him go. He was running too.
You'd have been in jail. You'd have been in jail.
Dang, she
Yeah.
killed him on live. That's wrong, man. She ain't even need no trial.
Where they got her locked up, that's for sure.
Damn, she didn't get him.
And she charged.
And he okay.
No, he dead. What is you talking about? Is you on the same program
Oh
we on?
no.
Man, he gone, man. They had kids and everything.
That wasn't no joke. Why y'all let me joke like that the whole time? I thought you said he tried.
Man, nobody ain't saying nothing about no trial. You weren't paying attention. You was too busy trying to run over a nigga in the alley.
Listen.
They owe that to
They
that.
bring out the best in you. They bring out the best.
I don't think that men bring out the best in you. You wanting to kill your partner that you done been with all these years. Y'all got kids and all that. And now all of a sudden one day you decide that, you know what, nigga, I'm going to pick something with you for me to be able to shoot you or do something to
Yeah.
you. That's why
Thou should not kill.
that's,
She know the
that's,
commandments.
that's why I'm very strong on women even playing like they want to play fight with me. Like
Yeah.
don't be acting like you can whoop me. I don't want you ever think in your mind that you can do something to me. You know what I mean? Because the
Mm-hmm.
same way you think you can do something to me, I can do something to you. It's the same
That's
way.
the wrong kind of energy. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but you just said it. Niggas be bringing it out, bring the best out of them, like nah.
no, I'm joking.
Women do a lot of things that'll bring a lot out of a man. You know, that's why we always talking about how we need to grow up and understand life as adults, not as kids or teenagers. Because when you're a teenager, you just think and you react. You know what I'm saying? But when you become a grown adult, man, you supposed to you gotta know how to deal with your mate with though. If you know this dude is not good for you, the vibe and the energy ain't there, y'all always beefing, y'all always fussing. For real, you don't supposed to be in that relationship. You got to walk away because if you don't, you're gonna head for disaster down the
Yeah.
road.
Yeah.
So what are we praying on? It's gonna get better. Oh, he's gonna get himself together. Let me just give him time. But every
Mm-hmm.
other night, every other weekend, y'all acting like cats and dogs. He got a knife, he got a bat. You know what I'm saying? That ain't that. No, that's not how people live. You know what I mean?
Ignoring red
Like,
signs.
like if I was the dude, like I'm just saying, in that relationship, he supposed to knew how far she would take something when they got messed up like that. Because he could, because that ain't the first time they got into an argument or a vicious, disagreement. That ain't their first time. Because the mother said, "I'm tired of this. You know, I gotta keep going, listening to this. Keep going through this. You know, like this is something that y'all been doing. Y'all need to stop it." But it was too late. She done grabbed a gun and the gun goes off. A gun just don't go off. You got to have your finger on the trigger. And they shot this man, and you can hear him in the background. Everybody hollering and screaming, "Daddy, daddy," and all this kind of stuff, man. You know, nobody was there. The mother couldn't say, "Girl, what you doing? Put that down." Or, you know, that's what I'm saying. She must be licensed to carry, and the gun is just in the house, and everybody know it because it's not like he had a surprisement when he seen it. You know, he was like, "Oh, so you gonna pull a gun?" So either she doing some kind of security work, or she was licensed to carry for whatever reason. You know what I mean? So, but that just shows you an argument that goes all the way bad, all the way, because that's so much trauma for them kids to deal with growing up knowing that my mama killed my daddy. When they grow up, you know, they gonna go through something, man. What you think, Ma, about the kid?
No, Sade. Shit, man, we done talked the hour about it, man.
I'm
I
sorry.
think that they gonna go through it. They lost on both sides. That's what I said. You know, they lost the father. They'll never get to see. They lost the mother because she going straight to jail. People talking about, well, she might got mental problems. He provoked. Nah, she going to jail. They trying to find a way for the mother to go to jail. Though I'm like, shit. I ain't like her actions in the video, but I don't think she deserved jail. But they like, man, she could have actually stopped this from happening. But I'm like, if it didn't happen that day, it's gonna happen the next day. You know, this was bound to happen eventually. It wasn't nothing that I don't think anybody could have done.
I look at it as in the whole thing was when the girl set the camera up, the whole thing was he supposed to have been saying something to them. He supposed to have been talking to them about something. And they kept saying, so what is it that you got to say?
Yeah.
The mother and the daughter, both of them. So what is
What you got to say, what you want to talk about, and this and that. I gotta get to work.
Right.
Like, he was trying to get out of there. He's like, I ain't got time for that.
She snatched the phone from out his ear.
Yeah.
He done that, snatched that. Nigga.
He did say slap me now, meaning that he probably put hands on her before, but we see why. You know, like you hitting him, you doing everything to provoke him.
Yeah.
You know, and he doing everything not to fall into it, you know. So,
What you mean Angie Ware? What you talking about?
Oh, that happened in Mississippi. In my cricket eye, humpback. Stay the hell out of Mississippi. I know I ain't messing with no women from down there. I see how they get. Now I don't know what he did though. I don't know what he got her to get this far because they was married. They did have kids. So at one point they was happy. You know, they had pictures with both of them in it, smiling, lots of pictures.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened. You know, it can be low on money. You know, things just probably got hard on her. And like I say all the time, people can grow apart. You know, you can grow with the person or y'all can grow apart. And a lot of people think you're supposed to be the same at 19 when you 35. Like, you weren't acting like this when we first was together, bitch. I was 22. Like that, like I don't supposed to be the same, you know. So I don't get it. A lot of people say people change them. You back with us? I said she didn't even keep her word, Tom. She said all night, man.
All night, man. But you know where she at, man. You never know what might happen, man. Nigga might walk out some high heels with earrings on his chest, all kinds of shit. You know. But
I got my back to the wall. Nobody walking behind here. I got it protected.
All right, cool. So tell us, man, what's going on down there, man? Since you down there, give us some news. What's happening down there besides we know everybody killing each other?
Man, it's crazy. But you know what? It's getting good. Everything's good down here. It's nice down here. It's peaceful. Everybody good. Everything going on up there. I wonder when my voice is going to change. My accent is going to change. Let me know if y'all ever hear me talking different.
Girl, get out my face. Your accent ain't gonna change because you down there.
Mm-hmm.
But our accent gonna change.
Making fun of people talk, and then you eventually start talking like
it. She gone, man. She can't last, man. You know. But anyway, Maul, yeah, but well, I'm glad. I mean, you already talked about it. You know, I most definitely wanted to say something about it. You know, because I watched and I seen it. You know, but like I said earlier today, I was just super busy today, for real, man. So, what we
Nah,
got besides that, big boy? Because I know that wasn't what you was planning on doing.
nah, I got one of your clips that you sent over that been going viral. A lot of debates on can men and women actually be friends? Can they actually just have a friendship and don't expect nothing out of it, no sex and no relationship or anything? And some people saying yeah, but you know who's saying yeah? Mostly the women. A
Right.
lot of niggas like, nah, I didn't try it, and that ended up being my wife, or that ended up being my girlfriend, or my side chick, you know. So I don't know, but I'm gonna share the lady who you already know be pissing everybody off. She
That's my
pissed the
girl.
women off. They hate her,
That's
you
my
know.
girl.
But I'm gonna share what she said, and y'all give y'all opinion on this.
Playing these silly ass games with these niggas acting like you don't know what time it is. Acting all motherfucking surprised and offended and shit when a nigga tell you that he trying to fuck. I'm saying, bitch, what else did you think it was? And truthfully speaking, that's when a lot of shit went motherfucking south for you niggas. That's why these bitches start bullying y'all into these motherfucking friend zones and shit. Where the fuck they do that at? Understand what I'm saying? And you a whole motherfucking grown ass man. Bitch, you got a whole motherfucking pussy over there. Bitch, I come to fuck. You understand? Take that motherfucking friend zone and slide up in your motherfucking end zone, bitch. Shit, that's what we respect about real men. He'll redirect your motherfucking ass in a heartbeat, bitch, in case you thought that I just came to be your motherfucking friend. No, bitch, I came to motherfucking fuck. Make no mistake about it. Y'all be playing these silly ass games with these niggas acting like you don't know
What's
what
up,
time.
everybody? This is Big Tony of the legendary Trouble Phone, and you're tuned in to the Tom Won't Show. Let's get it.
Ah!
It is. Man, she be kirking, man.
And that's my girl, man. She do that stand-up comic, right?
Mm-hmm.
But man, I've been watching her for a minute, man. I'm glad you got that joint mode I sent to you, man. Because I be trying to send you some stuff. I be just sending it all over. So let's talk about that friend zone joint. You know what I mean? Like, and that seems like that's what a lot of women out here doing. They trying to put dudes into the friend zone, whereas though nothing, you know, sexually can actually go on with you too, right?
Yeah.
A lot of women doing that. But why? Why is it that women do not want to indulge with men or think that men going to be around them and don't want to indulge with them? You know what I mean? That God made man and woman to mate. That's what, you know, from the beginning. That's the reason why we was even here, is to make other kids, to make the world bigger. You know what I mean? But nowadays, women just feel like, man, we can just be friends. I ain't trying to do it to you, or I ain't trying to have a relationship with you. You know, but we can be friends. What is the friend zone? You you tell me. You know, you're a female. What is a friend zone? What is that, Sade?
Shit ain't like she taking a jail pick. I don't
Is,
know.
is her joint frozen,
Yeah,
bar?
I think her joint frozen, man.
Get
She
out of there.
like hurry tough
Oh,
it
you
over there.
like a mug shot.
And said you could be friends without sex. Yeah, I think you can. It's just that a lot of people these days they base their friends off looks. Like if you really just wanted to be friends with a nigga, you just be friends with any nigga. You know, like so they don't gonna let no dude that they not attracted to be friends with them. So it gotta be somebody they attracted to. Most times somebody can see they so been with. And they might just say they want to be friends, but it's just like it's always somehow about sex. Even if you're not thinking it, why they gotta look a certain way? Why that person gotta be a certain type? You don't know how this person is. You gotta get to actually know them to become friends with them. So when you start getting certain people a chance and not other people, that just let me know that it gotta be about sex. You know, like, I don't like him, or he looked this certain way. I don't like her, or she looked this certain way. Then you ain't in it for friendship anyway. You know,
Right,
that's why I can be friends with any size, shape women because I'm not in it for
right,
sex. You know, the
right,
younger me, I'm like, shit, I ain't trying to be friends with her because I ain't attracted to her. Or
right.
anything else I was friends with growing up at a young age, I was attracted to her, and I thought we should start off as friends and hopefully we can get there. But that was the goal. Like, I wasn't going to eventually just want to be friends forever. So I just think that's what a lot of these men and women, they start off as friends, and yeah, you can be friends, but if that's the sole goal, do you really got intentions of actually being with this girl? We done seen Marlon Wayans do a whole hour special on how he liked your girl, Jada Smith, you know, and he had a crush on her. So that just lets you know that, man, if you wait too long and you let that time pass, man, somebody else will snatch your woman. But
one more
it's his own, man. What's your thoughts before we lose you, man? No, man, we done lost her again. We lost her.
Like a prisoner on that joint, though.
Yeah, they thought Marlon, like he said, he was friends with Jada, and he was like, man, he'd go out with her, they'd do things, and he had never try to have sex with her. They spend the night together and all that shit. And one day he came in, Will was in there, and Will was like, yeah, I'm her friend, but I'm fucking. And now he mad because he was her friend. He wanted to do all them things with her too, but he didn't want to mess up the friendship by forcing or pushing it onto her. But that was his sole goal. He wanted to be with Jada. Yeah. He might play it. We was friends when he had sex, and yeah, they didn't, but he wanted to be with Jada.
But he got put in the friend zone, though. He got put in the friend zone. That's the reason why they didn't do nothing, or he was afraid to go. Shawty, give us your opinion now that we got you back, because you looking like
we got, you know, we women, we got to be careful about the friend zone thing. I know a lot of times when we meet guys, we already categorize them. We're like, you know, he not fine enough, he can't get it, but we can still use him for what we need, money, going out to eat, and just using them. But you're actually leading people on, and the whole time he in a friend zone, you don't look at him like that, but he trying to propose to you. So I think, you know, like she said, you know, we are grown. You know, a man is attracted to you. You know, I mean, even if he give you $100, $200 every day, just because he know you, or just because he wants to be nice, we have to take accountable of leading people on or not leading people on, or just saying no, thank you. A lot of us, we get so afraid, I think, of just saying no, thank you, you're not my type, because people do have types, and you know, if you don't, then you don't. That's a great thing. But if you do, say that and don't accumulate guys that are not your type because you're using them. So I think we need to be careful. I think.
Okay. Now let's switch this thing for a minute. What about if you was in a relationship with somebody for, let's just say 5 years, right? You was in a relationship with them, and then you guys decide that this ain't what y'all want to do. Now, do you guys still do? That's when you go into the friend zone. You know, that's when you two guys make an agreement that, okay, well, we just gonna be friends from now on. You know, is that considered going into the friend zone, or, you know, because now you know this person, you done been with him 5 years.
You know, honestly, I think that it's kind of impossible. Maybe it's possible, but if I already been with you for 5 years and you've already been with me, there is some feelings. And my thing is, how do I act when I see you with another girl? I think right there you have to test that out. You got to try it out, because, and I mean, try it out for real. Like, come around with another girl, come around with another guy, because right then and there you can see if we can do this. Because if I want to reach out and touch her, or you want to hurt him, this not working like this. It's so hard to say depart, but I mean, you got to try it out. You got to try it out, because the worst thing you want to do is say, okay, we friends, and then you bring your girlfriend around and I bring my friend around, or it don't you have to be another person around. You hear that maybe she's moving on, you're not happy for her, you know, or your friend come around and her friend come around and there's shade being thrown or side jokes, then you know it's still raw.
Yeah,
It takes some time.
But women be trying to do that though. That's what we talking about tonight. We saying women be trying to put guys in friend zones, knowing that this guy coming around because he trying to get the cupcakes.
Right, and that's not fair.
That, but she don't want to give him the cupcakes. So, but she still want to be his friend though. What is that
Yeah,
about?
and that's not fair. And we've all been there. I've done that. I've done that plenty of times, but I had to learn the hard way. And you break a lot of people's heart by that, and you end a lot of friendships like that. I've been there.
Yeah. But I'm most definitely glad, man, that you are being honest about it because you are a woman. So you are talking for
Oh
some
yeah.
females, not all of them. You know, you are speaking for some of the females that's out here that may relate the same way you relating. But what we're, of course we know it's not fair, but we're trying to figure out why. Why are the women trying to friend zone the men? Is it because they're gay? They don't. Or is it because of what you said? It's something about him they don't like, or he ain't my type, and this and this and that. So, I'm gonna just be a friend to him. But being a friend means what?
I think being a friend means I can use you. We can talk on the phone. We can hang out, but the coochie's broke. Like it doesn't even work for you. And I think we have to be careful because when I used to do it, like I didn't. I was afraid to say no, type of thing. Like when I would wave at somebody, like, "How you doing?" and or I would smile and show some teeth, and automatically they were like, oh, "Okay, well, let me get your number," and it was like, "Oh, okay," but I think instantly some people, even with men too, I can't speak for men, but it's like a game. Like if I see you, okay, you're gonna go in this slot. If I see you, it's like, oh dang, you going in this slot. Like you can get it type of slot. Um and I think what I think when it's done, when I was doing it, it was honest. It was honest, meaning, okay, he's not terrible looking, he's a good friend. He's somebody to talk to. But again, we had different we had two different mindsets. In my mind, it was he's cool. I don't want to be mean and say no. And but it's not like that. But again, you can't think for them because they might be thinking opposite. And another reason why guys are crazy. Back then, when I used to give my number out and used to give out that fake number, some guys would call you while you standing right there in front of you. And that's whack too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, if
um,
you trying to get somebody a fake number, right?
I'm just saying that was big back in the day.
Yeah, but still, like nowadays, it's very different from back in the day. So we're not even gonna get that mixed up because
Yes.
nowadays, people doing all kinds of things when it comes to the phone numbers. I don't even know if they still
You just
giving out
gotta
blank
say
numbers.
no. You just gotta say no, thank you.
Yes, women still giving out blank numbers, the wrong numbers. They still doing that.
I just give you my friend number. I just give you the roller number.
You got all the moves, Sade. I think you need to give a class.
Oh, honey, I'm trying to tell you. I need to give a class. I'm
So
telling
so
you.
so let's vice versa that thing then. Let's say if guys trying to put a woman in the friend zone, how would you ladies, how you think that these ladies would feel if the guy was saying, "Well, man, look, I just want us to be friends, man. I ain't messing with you like that, Charlotte."
You know what? I would find that attractive. I would find that so attractive because you man enough to put me in my place and let me know what it is. Um, but I think for me, I got my game from a man. I got my game. I think that you guys taught us this. You guys raised us this because I've heard people be like, "Oh yeah, Shorty ain't nothing, but she already with a trash bag over her head. She look good in the dark." I didn't heard, you know, oh, she wifey type. I didn't heard. I mean, it's different categories for everything, but it all hurts. It's all bad. It's all bad. It's all bad. But I got my game from a man, and I had to be careful with that because You know, with my father, I'm the only child. I used to see my father, I mean, with two white women at a time. His hands around both. He'd kiss this one in the mouth. He'd turn around, kiss this one. They'd kiss each other. I'm like, God damn.
Your father was pimping. He was pimping.
Hey, my grandmother used to tell him if that ding ding fall off, it's gonna run up the street. Hey, my father. I came in the room one day and see my father in the bed with like 3 different women at the same time. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I already knew, not boosting. I already knew, the looks was there, the pimping was there, whatever the case may be. But I used to be like, how are these women okay with this? Because he let them know, look, shorty, we having fun. So some people are okay with their slot. But I don't want to say men, and I'm only saying men because I'm a woman and I seen it. Men more softer. Like some of the women that he was with, they was like, okay, boo, whatever you with. The dudes be like, nah, shorty, I ain't trying to do that. I'm I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to go all the way. It's like, damn, I picked the wrong nigga. But I'm just saying, sometimes I gotta be like, you ain't your father. I got too much of my father in me. Because, I came from, playing all them games. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like, when you get kids, like my son, 9 years old, he got this little girl running out there and telling me, we gonna get married and all this. So then it's like, nah, you gotta tell her, no, thank you. You gotta be honest with her. You gotta tell her you just playing games, you just having fun. It's just friends. Tell her in college you would think about fun, but right now you're just having fun.
So he putting her in the friend zone then, basically.
I'm putting her in the friend zone. She gonna get that ding ding.
He ain't but 9.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They thirsty. No, they come early. I was in my full-blown first relationship in 6th grade. Now, we wasn't doing anything. We wasn't doing that but humping. We didn't know about sex. But why is
you knew about
was humping in a laundromat?
What y'all was humping for, though?
Go get it.
Who told y'all to hump, though?
You know what? That comes from, I think, parents not enlightening children on sex and having that talk with them. My mom didn't tell me any of that. She used to get mad at me like, look, if you had sex, you're going to get AIDS. Fuck that. I thought I was going to get AIDS all my life from 6th grade. So I instantly, you wasn't touching me with none of your meat. We can hump with the jeans on. Hump. And that's it. You better feel good. And I'm going home. Because I can't get AIDS.
Man. Look, we going to take commercial, man. We'll be right back, man. We'll be right back, man.
Right back.
All right, look. Okay, we're going to do this thing, man, in about 5 minutes.
Hi everyone, this is Anu from Jane Jewelry Network. Don't miss the Tom Mo Show, Monday through Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. And guess what? On Wednesday, you also get another viewing from 9:30 to 10:30. Don't miss it.
Welcome to the Tom Mo Show. Here to let you know. Welcome to the Tom Mo Show. Here's what you go. Welcome to the Tom Mo Show.
That's right, we back. Welcome back to the Tom Mo Show. Yes, indeed, man. It's Wednesday night, man. This is what we do every Wednesday night, man. We get together, man, and we kick it about whatever. Wednesday night's pretty much like live, whatever we want to talk about. We're going to bounce around from this to that, just to, see what people have. It's a wilding out, right? Remember we used to do wilding out, Mall? It just got too wild, but.
Bony Ronnie, boy.
So, Sade, look, I really like the answers that you've given us guys to, help us understand, how some of you women think. You know what I mean? Because for you to say that women actually, when they meet a guy, they already know if they're going to give him some, or they're going to just have him around to talk, or they just going to have this one around to spend his money. You know what I'm saying? That's, those are the games that men have to go through when they meet somebody. But what about if it was the other way around, though? You know what I'm saying? You said it would be a turn on for you. You know, that he told you, like, look, Shaw, you's a bum. I ain't messing with you. Get out
You
my face.
ain't saying all that though.
Yeah. But if he say that, like, what you gonna?
But
How you
I would definitely smile. That'd be cute. I'd be okay. So I know how to shoot.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. But at the end of the day, it's too many games going on with you women. See, that's too much. That's too. You shouldn't have to even go through all that. You know if you single. You know if you with somebody. You know where y'all relationship at. So when you entertain a guy, because he got a cute smile and all this, and you entertain her, and then you say, "Man, let me get your number." Oh yeah, let me get your number. You already know what you plan on doing. You already know. He don't know that you pulling them in because you think that you gonna get his money. You know what I mean? Yeah, he don't even know that. It's already planted in your mind. I ain't trying to do nothing with, like you said, he closed off. I ain't doing nothing with him but working his pocket. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Give you something anyway. That's one thing about men. Men gonna give women things. That we was taught like that. We grew up like that to give things to women. That what makes them happy. So
But you
you
know
ain't.
one thing I will say, you can have a change of mind. I had a friend that did for me for many a years. Many a years. I'm talking every Friday and Saturday. This guy was so loyal. And but he was in a friend zone to me. I never looked at him like that. But I didn't use him because this is what he wanted to do. He knew that he was in a friend zone. He knew that I wasn't attracted to him like that. Somehow I end up taking him out of the friend zone and putting him into another zone and going there with him, and then I've never talked to him again. Like that was like the last day I've ever talked to him because I should have dealt with my instincts, or like you said, I shouldn't even gave him my number at all because when you say something, we do got to stick to it because sometimes if you take them out of that zone and you put them in another zone, it doesn't work like that, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. That makes sense because in reality, like when you in a relationship with someone and you've been in a long relationship, you two know each other. You know the insides and the outs. So when y'all decide to say, "Hey, quit. We can't do this no more," then that thing need to die all the way out. Bottom line, because the friend zone is not going to work for him. You know what I mean? Because he's gonna be still attracted to you. He's gonna still want to see you. He want to go out with you. He's gonna do everything that he need to do as what y'all used to do that he know you like. I just think that either you gonna be Barbara with
And
me
that's
or you
when
ain't
that's
gonna
the
be Barbara.
softness.
Huh?
Oh shit, we done lost.
Okay, we're all back at you. So,
That's hard.
so what you was gonna say?
That's hard.
That's hard. That what you said? That's hard.
I was just going to say that's hard because I mean that can be hard. Like if you say, "Look, we can't do the friend zone. It's either me or nothing." It's either that's hard. I love you. I want to, but a lot of people that's
But it's
that's the
but it's,
answer. The
but it's
question we have to end up. It's hard.
but it's,
Yeah,
it's but it's
but you're right.
but seriously, but it's true. It's true. You gotta
You're
you
right.
gotta make a decision, man. You can't, play with people, pulling and tugging people in, then pushing them out, and putting them back in, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's come on, man. Don't
yeah.
people
And I
got
don't
other things
know.
they can be doing in their life.
I don't know if I heard you say something about Jada, but I feel like that's a lot with when I hear Will Smith say today he shared something on Instagram and said today I told Jada um I'm retired from trying to make you happy. Like I'm done with making you happy. For years we kind of seen this in and out thing. I have noticed with them, and it seemed like he's really trying to do everything to make her happy, and you know but it seemed like they don't want to let each other go. But
You
he always
can't,
say little.
you cannot make a woman happy. We already had that show.
I
You can't
know,
make
but
her
I
happy.
know, but
Okay?
he's been trying, and he's all now. He's older now, and I
Will
feel like it's not fair. I feel like, dang, I wish he would have had somebody that really, really loved him, and that.
Will Smith grew up on TV. Okay, his whole life been TV. Will he had the opportunity to pick and choose any broads he wants
Dang. Mm-hmm.
in Hollywood, man. In Hollywood, I'm quite sure women are attracted to Will. You know what I mean? Will just one of those guys, Fresh Prince, right? Grew up with the silver spoon in his mouth, fell in love with Jada. Because when you can't choose who you fall in love with. You can choose who you
Right.
want to love, but when you really fall in love with somebody, that's kind of like over your pay grade.
Right.
Because you be trying to figure out how did I get here.
Right.
This is what I wanted for real, but I'm here now.
Right.
You-
And that's what I was talking about when you come to the end of the road and somebody you were in love with, and you're saying, okay, we can be friends, or you're saying, let's part and ways and we just don't be friends. I think that's hard. That's
Yeah,
hard.
but it's going to be hard, especially if you've been playing this game with the dude, and the dude decided to say, you know what, I'm tired of the game, man. I brought you all these pocketbooks, all these red bottoms, and I can't even get to the bottom. So
Ew, you are
I'm,
not getting even to
now
the shallow
he's
part.
saying I'm gone, and now you talking about why? Because you already know all those red bottoms is gone with him, all them pocketbooks going with him. You see what I'm saying? Your whole life gonna change, but you've been accustomed to having him in the friend zone where he couldn't even party.
Yeah.
So now you losing that. You're losing that. So that what makes it hard for a woman to say, man, I know what he'll do, or man, he always been good to me. But when he say I gotta go, man, you gotta make a decision. But can we just put
That's
you in
all
the
right.
friend zone then? Because I just want to have you around. Have me around for what? Come on, man. We gotta be adults, man. We gotta look. Life, we know how life is, man. It's ups and downs. But when you get to that place when you know, man, you need to go your way, go your way. Don't hold somebody. Don't be holding on to them because of that, like, come on. You gotta
Yeah.
let them go. They gotta let you go.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we just gotta let the games go. You know,
I don't even play games, so I don't
I
know
mean, I mean,
games
I hear
playing.
the song. I mean, there's side girls. There's side girls too. I think like it's a song when they say her like your man is my man is your man is my man on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. He my man, he your man too. It's like she knows she's a side chick and she's telling you.
That's a
You
song.
haven't
That's a
what?
song, right?
No, no, no. We
Not a
sing
song.
about. I mean, what I'm saying is, if it's just a song, what she's saying is, I know he's your man Monday through Friday. On the weekends, he's my
Uh-huh.
man. So
Right.
what I'm saying is, she knows her place. So I feel like we can just stop that. I don't know. It's so. You know what? One person
You,
did a
you, you
statistic.
saying you saying she knows her place, but do she really know her place? Because like you
No.
said, once a guy bring another woman around, we supposed to be friends. Once I bring another woman around you, now you got your nose in the air. Now you trying to get close up on the nigga to say, man, like who is this? Like what difference does it make? We just friends. Let me introduce you. And then you supposed to introduce and then be able to be a woman and walk away. Not blow my phone up later on to my man, who the hell was that? I thought we supposed to be friends, nigga. Friends, my ass. Don't be bringing them disrespecting me. That's what they gonna call it. Don't be disrespecting me. You
Well, then
know
I think that maybe you wasn't honest and you didn't put them in a. You didn't tell them they slot. You didn't put them in a place.
they ain't no
Cause I
women make
mean, you're not gonna call me. And
women make decisions
a
sometime out of
friend zone would
anger.
never.
Some women make decisions
Okay.
out of anger, don't
Yeah.
really mean what they're saying at the moment, and then try to recamp it later.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying, men got work to do too. Men got work to do too.
Mhm.
We got to know if we want to be in the friend zone or if we don't
You
want to
know,
be in the friend zone. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to be in the friend zone, then that's what you say. Man, I'm not trying to be your friend. I can't be your friend. I just think all the women going gay. That's why they try to put all the men in friend zones where they don't have to feel like obligated in a sexual, romantic way.
and
Period. Because if
two,
you're in the
and
friend zone,
two,
huh?
I was gonna say, and two, they've been hurt and they don't want to be hurt again. You know, a
We
lot of women I talk to,
we
they,
keep
I
we
mean,
keep
but
chasing things
they get
on past relationships. If
right.
you come out of a relationship and you still trying to deal with that, you got something going on with yourself, then you shouldn't be going into another relationship with nobody else because you're not ready. You're not ready. So until you really get over the relationship that you had, and you're like you say, it's hard. Don't just choose a nigga to be able to try to get over because you don't even want this nigga. You want him in the friend zone. I just need somebody to talk to right now. But he trying to talk to you. He trying to be with you. He don't want to be in the friend zone. But he don't even know he in the friend zone because you just told me not too long ago that y'all categorize what this person's potential for me. If I want his pockets,
Yeah.
I want to be in a relationship with him. I want somebody to just call and talk to. I want a nigga that's gonna just come and get me and take me to get something to eat. You know what I mean? Just coming. I mean, they doing it. They got dudes that they just call because this nigga's so thirsty that they can call and say, man, I'm trying to go out tonight. And the dude saying, man, would you trying to go get something to eat? Yeah. That's all I'm trying to do. Go get something to eat, and then you take me and drop me back off. And they wonder why they being domestic
Yeah.
violence. They wonder why. Come on, man. If you got money, then you need to go get you something to eat. If you ain't got no money to get nothing to eat, then you shouldn't be calling nobody just for that reason. Like that's taking advantage of somebody that like you. Of course, he gonna catch on,
Yeah.
and then you have to find you a new guy to call to come and take you to get something to eat. We got to stop looking
They
at
did it.
Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook and think we live in a Hollywood life out here. We not living a Hollywood life. We live in a normal,
I
lower,
remember they did a
low
statistic in
income.
college. I remember they did a statistic and they were saying to every guy it's like 3 women, and we already had so much competition. And now with the gay, era going on, it's like two girls to every women. I mean, 2 girls to every guy, plus 2 guys to every guy. Now it's like 4 people on one guy. So you guys got a lot to deal with, and we got a lot of pressure as a woman. Um, yeah. But I
We
mean, I think if it's a
we
lot of
don't we
pressure
don't
out here. I think.
we
Go
don't
ahead.
have a lot to deal with as men when it comes down to relationships. We don't have a whole lot on us. Only time you have a whole lot on you if you're dating 4 or 5 women. That's you're gonna have a lot on you because how you gonna deal with 4 or 5 relationships? You know what I mean? But if everybody is in the right place, if I'm in the friend zone over here, then you got me in to take you out to eat over here. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no whole lot. You know what I mean? Because I know what I'm doing. But it's a whole lot when you're trying to date and make relationships with all these different women. That's when it's hard on the man. Other than
Yeah.
that, all we trying to do is survive in a relationship with you women that from one day to the next, you don't even know what you want for real.
I think it's important for the person who likes what they like just stay consistent, because my husband, He was in the friend zone too. He was in the friend zone. Um,
Me knowing you, your husband probably still in the friend zone and y'all married.
oh, it's like no. Um, he's definitely out the friend zone, but I'm just saying he was in the friend zone because I wasn't ready for anything. I didn't want anything. I wanted to focus on me and get myself together. I didn't want anything, and people wanted to do things for me, and um, I would block it out, whether it was a past relationship hurt or whether it's grief or whatever it was. I wanted to get myself together. So to go back on the homosexuality, and I'll mix it all in with what I'm saying about being consistent. A lot of people I see they do maybe the boy on boy because maybe they used to be with a girl and she always accused them of being with a girl. So they just blocked out all girls. I've heard that kind of story. I've heard girls say they've been hurt by a dude. All men are dogs. So they only want to be with a woman because women understand each other. You got to watch little things like that when it comes to past hurt. But to go back to, like I said, my husband, he was in the friend zone because I didn't want anything.
Hey,
But
Lady B.
but he stayed consistent. He stayed very consistent. And you know, I changed with what I liked, if that makes sense. I changed on what I wanted and what I needed. So I think you gotta
and
let
that's and that's what I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying. This is what men have to put up with when it comes down to you ladies. You had your husband in the friend zone because you wasn't ready. Then he got out of the friend zone and got into the zone, and then y'all got married. And you know what I mean? Y'all got married. You know what I'm saying? But you just explained it like, I wasn't ready, and then I ain't know what I wanted to do yet. See, we waiting on y'all. We still waiting for you to
so
let us
y'all
suppose it good.
already ready.
Yeah,
So you're ready.
because
So more, if a girl,
when a man
so
when a man
you're ready.
let me say this, and then we're gonna get up out of here. When a man meets a woman, the first thing attracts a man is from what he can see. What he can see. All right. After that attraction, meditate between the woman and the man because when two people look at each other, they'll know if a person is interested or not. You know what I mean? After that, you already know the man is trying to date you. He's trying to take you out. Why is he trying to take you out? Because he want to get to know you, for we can get to the bedroom after that. It's no secret. This is what men and women was made for, to mate. So women now are putting guys in the friend zone for they won't have to mate. But yet they want their pockets. Yet
But
they
it
want to
doesn't
go
keep
out.
you safe. It
You know
doesn't
what I'm
keep
saying?
you safe, like you said.
Oh no. Oh no. Anybody in the comments, man, got some comments about it more, about what we're talking about?
Yeah, Angie said yes, you can make a woman happy. Bernice said disagree. Uh, Kenny Kennedy said we are too old to play games from KLN. Uh,
Yeah.
but you take money from Slicky. You can be friends without sex. That's about it, really.
Okay.
And
All right.
that's the thing. Can you be friends without sex? And I don't. In my
If
past, I
you
don't think that I've had
friend
that.
zone, if you go into the
No, but
friend zone, that's what that's supposed to mean.
no, but they like little roaches. They try to crawl on the other
Bye,
side.
Sade. Bye, bye, bye. We're going to get up out of here. Give him some good energy before you go, Sade. Give him some good energy.
Let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. You know they're gonna like you regardless. Even if you say no, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you, they still gonna be cool with you. Let your yes be a yes, no be a no. Don't play games because you gonna hurt people's feelings. And at the end of the day, karma gonna come back on you. If it don't happen to you, it's gonna happen to your child.
All right. You heard it live. Straight from Atlanta. Marty Ball, give us a minute.
Good to have sis back. Appreciate y'all tuning in as always. I see some of y'all might got in a little late, but don't worry. We always had topics like this, especially on Wednesday nights. But what we spoke about today, I don't know too much, man. I'm single. I'm gonna stay single. I ain't friends with none of my exes. If we was together and we had all the time in the world to be friends and we couldn't be friends then, why be friends now? That never made sense to me. I just look at everybody, be the full-time job, not the part-time. You know, and what I mean by that, you got a lot of women, a lot of niggas out here that got a main chick, that's the full-time. You know, got a main nigga, that's the full-time. Then they got a bunch of part-time bitches and bunch of part-time niggas. You gonna even be the full-time or the part-time. By the end of the day, don't nobody got time to do all that. Only when it come to something they want to do. So when it come to sex, they got time to make time for the full-time, the part-time chick, the part-time chick, the part-time chick. But when it come to making money, they only got time for the full-time job. Sometimes not even that. So it's just like, just be careful what people make time for. If a nigga or a woman got time to actually make to be with this person, that person, and then financially they're not really putting in the work, then that should let you know exactly who that person is. So just be careful who y'all pick out here, because y'all pick the wrong one, then y'all be on here like, nah, Maul, Tom. The only reason I allowed them to do this because of that. Like, nah, man. We grown, man. We too old to be playing games. I agree with Kennedy, man. And y'all know I love y'all. I'll be back on here tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
That's my mom.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Well, y'all already know, man. You know what I mean? I said it. I meant it. You know what I mean? We already know, man, there's a lot of games going on, man, with you women out here. There's a lot of games going on with a lot of brothers out here. You know? That's what we have learned to how to function with one another. You know what I'm saying? You know, you play game, I'm gonna play game. You know what I'm saying? You get serious and I'm trying to be serious, I'm gonna get serious. You know what I mean? But this is what we've been taught over the years of coming up, man. You know what I mean? Your mother done taught you, you know what I mean, how to be a woman and how you supposed to deal with men. We got men that grew up with their dads, told them how they supposed to be with women and you know, to deal with them. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm learning from my own experiences, man. And I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. It's a lot of work you women need to be doing out here. On yourself, just on yourself, about making decisions that you really, how you really feel. Stand on what you believe in. If you with a guy and you ain't really trying to be with the guy, let him go. Don't hold him because he can do this for you and he can do that for you. Because now you're not holding on to him, you're holding on to whatever he can do for you. You know, real love don't mean about what you can do for me. Real love means be there for me. Be there. You just be there. You know what I'm saying? It can be just sit there. Just, I need you right here. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of work got to be done, man. As an adult, we're not even talking about no teenagers and young adults, no kids. We talking about 35 and over. I'm gonna push it there. 35 and over. Come on, man. You know what life is about. You know what you're trying to do. You know where you're going. You know if you like her. You know if you don't like her. You know what I'm saying?
I'm 34. I'm 34, man. 34 over. Can I make the cut?
Hey, when your birthday comes, then that's when we'll start saying you know better. So right
I still don't know better, man. See, that's why I fuck up. I don't know better, man. I got an excuse now.
But just like I always say, man, if ain't nobody told you they love you today, we do. From this time to the next time. Oh my goodness. Here we go again. Come on.
Appreciate y'all, man, tuning in. We had our girl Sade in the building. We had a nice crowd. We had my girl Angela in here as always. DJ Slicky, woo woo. Lady B, thank you for coming through. I think this is my first time seeing Kennedy in here. So Kennedy, appreciate you for tuning in. Please
thank you,
Kennedy. Every time we go live, man, you'll get that alert, man. The more, the better. You know, so the more people tune in, the better for it. I don't know if I missed anybody. Let me know. Hopefully I did. Happy birthday to the boy DJ Slatta. That's Reese Cup's son. And another happy birthday to our girl Lady B. and our girl Mama Pope. They had a birthday yesterday, so y'all want to know here to wish them happy birthday. But I told them it's always love from the Tom O Show. So happy birthday again, Lady B. Enjoy your month. Celebrate the whole month over here.
We're gonna holler at you, Sade.
I'ma holler at you. I miss you guys.
Y'all, man, be good, Sade. All right, I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, we got a cancer birthday up in here tonight. We gonna do it tonight.